Okay, students, we are learning rational numbers, and rational number various aspects you have learned, especially the properties of rational number is new in standard 8. I hope so. So you guys are enjoying, I think, doing your maths. Maybe because math is an interesting subject, isn't it? Okay. Of course, subject is interesting once you involve yourself and get joy out of it. You must be able to solve math and then only. So practice makes a man perfect, that is one word. So you must go on with this only. More you practice maths, more you will be skillful in maths, and more you are good in maths, more your IQ will be softened, and then more you can you can go for all this adventurous work, all the science part. You can explore like anything in the science part. Could you understand me? So I will advise you to practice more and more maths. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Maths give you enjoyment also. I get entertainment when in my leisure I solve some of the maths. And if you take a difficult sum and you are able to solve it, then that time you get the joy like anything, isn't it? So we'll take rational numbers on number line. We'll do it now today. So what is there? Let us check some example to be better. You have learned this one in your previous standard as fraction. I suppose. So you have learned it very nicely. Representing fraction on number line is very simple, isn't it? So that is what you are going to once again revise and do it. See what you need to do. I have taken question number 1E, page number N31, where question number 1 is given to you some of the positive rational number. Rational number also has got positive and negative aspects. By this time you are able to know. Positive rational number means whose value is not negative, means on number line which lies right hand side of 0, isn't it? And negative rational number on number line, in respect to number line, if I am telling in respect to number line, negative rational number will be left hand side of 0, it will be. So that keeping in mind, you have to draw the number line accordingly. Another aspect you have to keep in mind is that for all the proper fraction will be lesser than 1. That means all the proper fraction lies between 0 and 1. Mind it, all the proper fraction lies between 0 and 1. If it is a positive rational number, it will be 0 and between 0 and 1. If it is a negative rational proper fraction, then it will be 0 and minus 1. All the proper one. And improper fraction, I said to you, sometimes it will be equal to 1, sometimes it will be more than 1. Number line, improper fraction, where it will lie? It depends. Improper fraction can be converted to mixed number. Once you convert it to mixed number, you will get a whole number part. So it will lie between that whole number and the next whole number. If it is 2 whole 3 by 5, that it will lie between 2 and 3. Could you understand me? If it is minus 3 whole 4 by 7, it will be minus 3 and minus 4. I hope you understood it. Let us take the example from exercise. It will be more clear. I have taken 3 by 5 from question number 1, the second one, and 4th one, 2 whole 3 by 5. So this will solve. Firstly, you need to 3 by 5, it's a proper fraction. Therefore, value will lie between 0 and 1. So draw a number line. You have drawn a number line. And 0, after 0 only to the negative side positive. Right side only positive rational number. Here it will be 1. Could you understand? Had it been a negative rational number, 0 after 0 to the left hand side will be minus 1. Could you understand me? This is what you have to do. You have to keep in mind. Then things are very easy. See, 3 by 5 means you have to draw a number line, draw with the help of scale, and then 0 to 1, some distance keep it. Keep the distance usually as much as the denominator multiple of the denominator. That much measurement. Suppose 5 is the denominator, then 5 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 15 centimeter keep it the distance. Why it is so? Because you can come to know that particular point lies from origin, that is 0 to how much distance, how much centimeter away. If this is 1 centimeter, this is 1 is equal to 0 to 1, it is equal to 10 centimeter, then 3 by 5 will be definitely 3 by 5, 5 equal division 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This will be 3 by 5. 3 by 5 will be how much? If it is 1 centimeter, then 3 by 5 of 10 centimeter I said, 10 centimeter is equal to y. This will easily be cancelled, so it will be 6 centimeter from the origin. From 0 it will lie just 6 centimeter. Could you understand me? So we will do number lines. You have drawn a number line, you have drawn the scale 0 as it is a positive rational number. It will be 1 will be keeping some distance. O and A represents as 0 and 1. 3 by 5 lies between 0 and 1. So you have drawn, let O and A denotes 0 and 1. O denotes 0, A denotes 1. This one is equal to 5 by 5 because denominator is 5. So whatever the denominator, it will be no. If the denominator is 7, definitely 7 by 7, that will become 1. Because 7 equal part you are making it, the 7th one will be the 1 only. Could you understand me? Whenever the denominator is there, that many equal part you will make it, and then if it is 8 by 8. If it is 7, it will be 7 by 7. If it is 5 by 5. All equal to 1, isn't it? So this all means, as much as the denominator, that many equal parts, and out of that equal part you have to take. So 0 to 1 is the distance O and A representing, and O and between 0 and O and A, how many equal parts? 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This gap you see. 5 equal parts. Now it can be said as B, C, D. Each point will be said as B, C, D and E. Okay, fine. Now what has happened, first part will be 1 by 5 because the last part will be 5 by 5 which is equal to 1. First part will be, because you have made that one whole number divide into 5 equal parts. So each part will be 1 by 5. So it is 1 by 5, there's 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. So D, so what we will do, OA divide into 5 equal parts. They are OB, BC, CD, DE and EA. All equal to 1 by 5 of OA. Definitely 1 by 5 of OA, isn't it? OA is 1 by 5 part, each part 1 by 5. Okay, the third part will be representing 3 by 5. So D is the point. So OD is equal to how much? 1 by 5 here plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 is equal to 3 by 5. So D is the point will be representing the 3 by 5 on number line. Could you understand? Things are very simple once you don't write down all the statement. See, 0 here to its right, keep some measurement and make it 1. 1. This one is equal to how much? See the denominator. Denominator, that much will be the numerator. This is equal to 5 by 5. Now, as the denominator is 5, we have to make 5 equal part. 5 equal, if it is 15 centimeter each, 15 by 5, 3 centimeter each. Could you understand? So like this, say equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Could you understand? So this will be 1 by 5. This will be 2 by 5. This will be 3 by 5. And this will be 4 by 5. And that one is 5 by 5, I said to you. You need how much? 3 by 5. So this is the point. If you want to denote it by some of the letters or something, then if it is O and A and these all are B, C, D and E, definitely D represents 3 by 5. Could you understand me? That you have to write down in language. So language, this language is not mandatory language, you can write down of your own, but drawing has to be in the scale, measurement has to be proper. Could you understand me? Okay, now a second example I have taken as a 2 whole 3 by 5. 2 whole 3 by 5, see, I said improper fraction and mixed number will be, that rational number will lie between 2 and 3 because it is more than 2 but lesser than 3. So 2, can you tell me in terms of 2 whole, what will be the next 2 whole 3 by 5, what will be with the fraction value, what will be the 3? 3 definitely will be 2 whole 5 by 5 because 5 is the limit. Isn't it? Just do it. 5 is a 10 plus 1, 15 by 5. Is it not 3? Here it was 2. 2 between 2 and 3 now. So you got it? So it will be between 2 and 3. So let O, A, B and C, you have to make first up to 3 division, 3 equal division. So 0 to 3 division you make it. O represents 0, A represents 1, B represents 2, C represents 3. All here to here, some distance is say 10 centimeter. I said your denominator is 5, we can take 15 centimeter. Here it is 15 centimeter, here it is 15 centimeter, here it is 15 centimeter. Could you understand me? Now this lies between 2 and 3. Therefore the last division you go from 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Here how many equal parts? See the denominator, 5 equal parts. You make this equal to 5. If it is 15 divided by 5. So each division has to be 3 centimeter. So here you make that point as if D and C can be made into 5 equal parts. They are BP, PQ, QR and RS and SC, which is equal to 1/5 of BC. 1/5 of BC, isn't it? 1/5 of BC will be. And you need 3 by 5. First part will be 2 whole 1 by 5. Then third part will be 2 whole 3 by 5. So R, which point represents 2 whole 3 by 5? R is the point represents 3 whole 1 by 5. So R on the number line represents that. Moving on to question number 2, which is asking you to solve for a negative rational number. Similar operation, only thing the scale you need to make it to the other side. Scale 0's left hand side the values will be. So what will be minus 2 by 3? Minus 2 by 3 I have taken. So minus 2 by 3, it will definitely lie between 0 and minus 1. I said this is a negative rational number, but it's improper, proper fraction, no? So proper fraction value always will lie between 0 and 1. So how many equal division? 3 equal division. So 1, 2 and 3. So here this will be minus 1 by 3. This will be minus 2 by 3. And this part only you need to show. And if you are telling it as O, A and OA, you are dividing into 3 equal parts. As OB you can make it because negative side. See Q, you can make it A also. That is a Q, R. Then R represents on the number line this minus 2 whole 3 by minus 2 by 3. What you have written is that definitely minus 2 by 3 lies between 0 and minus 1, and let 0 and O and B represents 0 and minus 1. This is 0 and this is minus 1. Minus 1 means minus 3 by 3. Why? The denominator is 3 and minus is the sign minus 3 by 3. If you minus 3 by 3. And you have to make this one into 3 equal parts, because the denominator is 3. So divide OB into 3 equal parts. They are OQ, QR, RB. So they are equal to 1/3 of OB. 1/3 of OB. Could you understand? Then which part you need? R is the point represents minus 2 by 3. Understood it? Now moving on to in mixed number or improper fraction, negative rational number. Things are same only. If it is improper fraction, convert it to mixed number. There is a way to do improper fraction also, but anyhow, whatever it is given in your book only, you do it in that procedure. That is not a problem. So draw a scale, then 0. From 0, the scale should be to the left hand side. So left hand side you will draw. See, equal capital it. How much? Minus 2 whole 1 by 4. So minus 2 and minus 3. In between that, this point will lie, no? So you draw till minus 3. O to B minus O is 0, B is minus 1, C is minus 2 and D is minus 3. Okay. Now it will lie between C and D because minus 2 and minus 3. So minus 2 and minus 3, how many equal division will make? 4 is the denominator. So 4 equal parts will make. So this much. This is O, CQ, QR, RS, DS is equal to 1 by 4 of CD. And then which part you will take? 1 by 4 part, first part. So Q will represent minus 2 whole 1 by 4, which is equal to minus 9 by 4. I hope you have understood it. Things are very simple. Only thing you need to go a little slow and try to understand. The language part you don't worry. If you do this one, you can do take scale and draw it. As it is a negative, this one, 0 you keep to the extreme right and do this. How many? 9 by 4 means minus 2 whole 1 by 4. So make 3 division because minus 2 to minus 3. 1, minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3 equally make it minus 3. Now definitely it lies between minus 2 and minus 3. And what is the denominator? 4. You have to make this one 4 equal part, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this will be minus 2 whole 1 by 4. This will be minus 2 whole 2 by 4. This will be minus 2 whole 3 by 4. What is it? Minus 1 whole minus 2 whole 1 by 4. This, if you represent that 1 by p, so p on the number line will be representing minus 2 whole 1 by 4. I hope you have understood.